Oh crap, forgot the background. Hang on. No, not Renaissance, just regular. That's the sunny side of capitalism. Well done, well done. I appreciate that. Reminds me of the time somebody bought ad space on Reddit just to post a thing that said, like, I don't like ads, so I bought this ad space. Please enjoy this picture of a cute turtle instead. Peace. And it was just a turtle, and the turtle was good. I'm actually having kind of a balls of a time finding a good ActRaiser background here. First of all, an overwhelming majority of the art you'll find, of course, is from ActRaiser Renaissance. Alright, let me try this one more time. Wouldn't be the end of the world if I have to use Renaissance art. Yeah, I didn't get that joke. I'm glad I do not know enough about Fortnite for that. Get your kid out of here, that's Elden Ring. Oh, right. No build as in right, that... Yeah. Where people figured out how to just, like, build towering... well, towers. By just, like, jumping while building, and it looked fucking preposterous. I might have to break my promise to have a background for you. I'm just not finding a good one. Alright, here we go. One last ditch attempt. A resolution, or you know what? That'll work. Alright, hang on, I got something. That's a really good part. It did such a good job. Like, I still can't believe how great it was that they added, like, new compositions to the soundtrack, but also made sure to cover them in the Super NES sound font. Like, that's the above and beyond on ActRaiser Renaissance. Alright. Sorry, bear with me here. I've only had 2 entire days to get this working correctly. Run the correct thing, Zeor. I am Zeor. Didn't I have a shortcut to the... There it is. Jeez, I'm freaking high or something. Almost ready. You know what, here, have this one more time. Did I? Okay, I just downloaded this thing. Where did it go? What do you mean canceled? Uncancel. For fuck's sake. Oh, I saved it as an HTML. That's the problem. How is this sort of thing still happening? Can I just... Oh my god. Oh well, there's a problem. It's on some frickin'... You know what? Forget it. We're just gonna have to deal with the red tiles. I did not expect to have this much trouble with this. That's pretty much just what's happening here, yeah. Thought I had something, it's just like, no, this belongs to us, you cannot fudge it, right? Not, like, this is just the cover art from ActRaiser, Japanese version. This does not belong to you. Anyway. I'm just gonna play ActRaiser. What do you say to that? The best. I actually do have professional mode already. Alright, so in our last episode, we helped Fillmore and Bloodpool. Fillmore is doing just great. We're having a good old time. Bloodpool taught him how to grow wheat. Everything's great in Fillmore. Things were good in Bloodpool. We made the pool not bloody. Oh, that's interesting. I forgot to map left trigger to spam down on turbo mode. Yeah, so we made Bloodpool nice now, but then everybody was super mad and cranky, and now they're doing, like, conflict and war shit. Which is not nice, and we have no way to make them not do that right now, so we're gonna have to just go somewhere else and be caught somewhere else. Looks like there's a desert over here. I imagine there's demons there. Let's check it out. I'm sure, like, we talked about SimCity on the prior stream, didn't we? Because that's what got me into playing SimCity 3000. I've been hitting that pretty hard the last couple days. It's been nice. Once in a while, it's nice to play a build something game instead of, you know, murder, shoot, kill the guy face game. You know what the hell? Let's mix it up. Let's bring Stardust. I can see that maybe being useful in this area. But anyway, standard rules apply. Nobody lives down there right now. It's all demons and monsters and aliens and monsters and attacking the etc. etc. Good joke, Zeor. I will fight the guys. There's a new thing called Terra Nil. I just know SimCity 3000 holds up really well. Been running a pretty successful city called Zenfield, which is kind of like an end of a landmass city. It's like mostly seawater. Because I just wanted to build on an interesting landform. It's been going pretty well, except like right as I was about to say, hey, it's nice to play something a little bit meditative for a change. A giant earthquake ripped the city in half. It was a pretty good one. It's been a while since I had a disaster that disastrous. But we were rebuilt a little bit better than it was. Things are schmoving. That's totally Fry Guy, by the way. They put a little bit of Mario 2 in this. God, this music's just so good. Theranil, the reverse city builder, where you set up installations to bring plants and animals back to a wasteland. That sounds interesting. I see what I'm looking at now, actually. For some reason, I only just parsed what that looked like. It looks a little bit like a face. Actually, it's like sort of horned, like, Ifrit kind of guy. Anyway, he's dead now. I think this is the last time this music track gets used. But yeah, see, here's a weird case where, like mentioned previously, if you fall too far during your jump, you enter like a different fall phase. That right there, you cannot swing your sword while that's going on. You cannot sword your swing. You cannot sing your sword. Meow. Yeah, see, Stardust isn't that good. It tries. Meow. Need a ROM hack that adds, like, ActRaiser 2 Master to the, ActRaiser 1 levels. Be cool to be able to glide over all that. This friggin' dude. These early bosses, you really kind of can mostly just stand and spam Y at them. But don't get too used to it. The whole game isn't like that. Oh, he did. Also, for some reason, started watching my own San Andreas VODs. Always makes me kind of want to play it again. No, that's not a thing. So Zeor Cassandora may become a land where people can live in peace. Ooh. I know it's unexpected, no it's not, but our people something to tell you. And Master, this is Cassandora, a desert town. It's possible that's supposed to just be like Cassandra or something, but you know what? I'm just reading it the way it's written. Please send rain to wash away the sand so that we may cultivate the fields. I'm not 100% sure if that's how it works, but alright, we'll give it a shot. So we have, what? 2 red devils, a blue guy. One of these days I'm going to play that. I forgot about these Nazca lines. Something going on with that later. I only just clued in that those Nazca lines are probably there to give you incentive to go to Marana next instead of Itos. Every desert has farmland hidden underneath the sand if you just spray it down with a garden hose. Well, if the garden hose is really big, it works. Like, this isn't just a garden hose. I am God. Just saying. Y apparently cancels out of that. flying guys don't even really have anything to do except harass me right now. Finish washing this away, and then we'll send, you know, God stuffing. Alright, so I have to wait for a field to pop up. And as soon as it does, plant wheat on it. And they'll be just like, hey, cool, wheat. I will now grow only the wheat here. Like that. They'll send me a prayer that says exactly that. So I heard a lot of complaining about the ending of Hades 2. Apparently it ruined a lot of people's absolute lives, but you know what? I liked it just fine. I think that's all I really have to say about it right now. I'm not going to go over it in great detail, but I thought it was fine. I thought it was a good ending. My master, some of our people ventured into the vast desert and lost their way. Please lead us to them. Well, that sounds serious. I think the ending let Zagreus do the same things that Zagreus already did. Which is to say, find surprisingly nice and constructive ways to resolve things. Dickman says, I don't know what the ending actually is, but the two camps seem to be, this ruins the characters versus have you ever read Greek mythology? I really liked how it wrapped up. I thought it was fun. We got a dude out here. We gotta try and help this dude. Yeah, I don't think it was character assassination at all. Like I said, I think it was absolutely perfect for Zagreus. I think it's awesome that Zagreus had a chance to influence the second story in a very similar way that he did the first. Change course. Let's help this guy. Also, we can take these guys out now. Some people didn't like the ending of Hades 1, and you know what? Those people are dumb. I think the thing about the Hades 1 ending is, like, there wasn't really a twist at the end of it. I think maybe people really want twist endings. Hades 1 kind of just worked out all of a sudden. You know what? That's fine. You invest a lot of work into making that happen. I'm glad it happened. We found a strange bow and some arrows. Alright, cool, thanks. Something about the new protagonist being robbed for agency somehow. I don't agree with that, no. Not at all. Here's my takeaway from that. People don't like anything because people suck and everything's terrible. I liked the thing. There we go. Done. I'm getting the same thing, Zeor. I'm in this great spot where the ad blocker both doesn't work and Twitch complains at me about it anyway. Well, I say it doesn't work, but I know Twitch now has this great thing where, like, the ads will actually physically move the elements on the freaking page away, out of the way, so it can advertise to you better. Which really should be illegal. So maybe it's blocking that, I don't know. The Twitch mobile app is absolute garbage right now. Like, it's so busy trying to load ads and shove them up your nose that it can barely actually play the video. Anyway, my favorite part of the whole game's coming up. My master, thank you for leading us to them. Sadly, life had already left the missing man when we arrived. We planned to bury him near the shrine. The missing man was holding a strange scroll in his hand, my master. We present this to you as an offering. My master, Cassandora is the birthplace to the marvelous art form called music. I composed this music for the man who's lost his life in the desert. Music has mysterious powers. By listening, people can calm their hearts and soothe their pains. My master, we present you with the music as this year's offering. This is truly just one of my all-time favorite music compositions. Ah, thanks. Oh, the people also. But yeah, this whole scene was one that really stuck with me. Must have been one of the first games to make me feel something like that. Not used to that slowdown. That must be hardware accurate. Anyway, now that we have music, we can fix Blood Pool. Yeah, when you win a run in Hades 2, you are followed by a conga line of a certain number of shades. I've had from 4 to 6, and I'm not sure what exactly that depends on. Knowing that Zeor approves of both game and ending makes me less hesitant to the idea of eventually checking out Hades 2. I recommend it wholesale. My one note about the game is the fucking part where it keeps sending you on runs where you, like, lose all of your health and die immediately. And it keeps making you do that until you randomly find the number of resources that you need to make that stop happening. So basically I had to piss like 6 runs into the wind until it said, "Oh right, here's the bronze you're looking for." That's fucking dumb. Like, right on its face. Like, don't do that. I know you are legally required to do something like pants on head stupid in order to be a game released in this century. But that was stupid. Could have done without all that. That's my one black mark against the game, otherwise it was very good. I had a very, like, contentious, like, tempestuous relationship with Hades 1. But, 2 I liked a lot. I felt it was balanced a lot better than Hades 1. I think it gets harder, but the ramp up to that point is much less artificially punishing. Like, I felt like I left Hades 2, well, I haven't really left Hades 2, but, like, it makes me feel more like my skill as a player is a factor. I don't know. Anyway. Can you tell what the man was feeling when he wrote this music? Sir Zeor, this music will calm people's hearts and eliminate quarrels. There we go. We brought the magic of music to Bloodpool and now everybody's nice. My master Bloodpool has extended its borders to the far reaches of the ocean. With the invention of a device known as a compass, our navigational ability has improved tremendously. We present this compass to you as an offering. Please accept it. Neat. We'll hang around in Bloodpool for a little bit, let them build their population. Also another charge of wheat. This also allows people to navigate the open seas. Neat. There goes boat. There we go. My city in SimCity 3000 is plagued with whirlpools. I'm not used to those being a problem. I'm used to them happening, but I'm not used to, like, actually caring about them. They can knock over bridges. And I have a couple of really big, expensive bridges. I'm doing that so they build more roads, by the way. I believe I've covered all the land here. Speaking of GTA like 10 minutes ago, have you played the Saboteur? I have not. F. House. What's the Saboteur? Who did that? What is it? Shoot Nazis on PS3. That sounds vaguely familiar now that you mentioned it. I am working on a little bit of PS3 nostalgia lately. There were some good games on that console. Yeah. I threatened before, well, I intended to stream, but it didn't work at the time. Prototype. I will probably stream that at some point. If you like, you know, hyper-violent GTA-likes. Well, it's barely even a GTA-like. It and Infamous are kind of in their own category, or at least they were at the time. Infamous was also a really good game, though. Infamous had very in-depth parkour. Like, climbing up buildings and on shit was a core part of the gameplay in that one. Whereas in Prototype, you would just, like, do massive, tall leaps and single bounces. Funnily enough, I haven't played any GTA games. At this point, I'm not sure where to recommend you start. I don't know if the Legacy collection ever stopped being a disaster. The gameplay of the first couple 3D ones is a little bit hard to come back to. Four was like ultra high realism, super gritty, as compared to the faster paced San Andreas. 5 I have not yet played. I imagine I probably will one day, but I don't know. Nothing that didn't really jumped out and grabbed me. Alright, looks like Bloodpool's done developing for now. Very cool. Honestly, if you're gonna play any of them, yeah, if you have PS2 originals, that's probably the way to go. There are, like, modders on the scene of making Vice City and San Andreas, like, their original PC versions playable. That might also be an option. Anyway, back to Cassandra, which invented music in honor of the dead man. I just remembered something. First of all, yeah, I know it will make that second of all. I'm gonna go back to film art quick, like. Doesn't that bird island right there really grab your imagination when you see it? This is such a recognizable landmark in this game. Right. Observe the builds. So I read in the manual. Apparently level 3 buildings are earthquake-proof. Let's find out. Yep. Alright, cool. There you go. So you wait for them to build good houses, and then you just blow up all the bad ones. Alright guys, you know the drill. Such an efficient way for God to say F you houses. I was using lightning all this time like a scrub. Doing the same thing in SimCity 3000. I left myself with relatively little land to build on. So I'm already kind of at a point where, like, growing any farther involves bulldozing and rezoning. But I could also probably level some terrain, raise it up out of the water, without that much expense, actually, bit by bit. The cool thing about SimCity is you kind of set your own goals, you know what I mean? Like, there isn't really a win condition where you're not doing it right if you don't reach a population of 12 zillion. What if you don't want a population of 12 zillion? You know what? That's fine too, you do you. The SimCity Super NES manual said, pretty much. Like, you know what, you set your own goals, or if you don't even want to and you just want to build, you know what, that's cool. You can do that. A relatively novel concept for the SimCity time. There weren't a lot of, like, build and nurture something kinds of games. I'm just gonna hang around and let our boys build. Yay. When I wondered out loud if the Super NES version was the only version of SimCity that had music, no, I was way off. Apparently most of them did. Super NES version, I'm pretty sure, had its own soundtrack, which was probably better, mind you. But yeah, there's a long list of SimCity versions, and most of them, only a few of them mentioned that they did not have music. There's supposed to be a boat around here. Doing boaty stuff. Yeah, Rockstar is not being great lately. Is that all we're doing for right now? Very cool. Steam only, Windows only, huh? Icon of Error works pretty well on a Steam Deck. You know, I might as well blow up Bloodpool while we're here. Alright guys, I brought you music. You are now soothed. You're gonna need it. Oh yeah, a lot of those houses sucked. Alright. South Blood Pool's fine. I found myself kind of wondering the other day if I really need to still be married to Windows. Since Windows is really just the front runner on the frontier of being just the worst. Really, AI is revolutionizing ways that things can be terrible. Microsoft is leading the damn charge. And I saw an article that said just like 90% of games are now pretty much viable on Linux. I'm just like, well, you know what? Like, games is most of what I use my home computer for, so if Linux can actually level the field on that, I find myself wondering, I actually took a class in college, which was now a long-ass time ago, come to think of it, 15-ish years ago, on how to use Linux. I liked that I felt in control of Linux as compared to Windows. It felt like it was mostly just doing things that I asked it to do, instead of Windows being like 900 background processes that incidentally will consider doing the things that you ask it to do. Right, yeah, there are some games with very low OS level anti-cheats, maybe even under OS level anti-cheats that wouldn't work in a Linux environment. That would probably shoot Helldivers 2 in the foot. Did I not mute that? Sorry. Yeah, see, now that we sent earthquakes to devastate everybody, we're doing much better. Sounds about right. Helldivers 2 is workable? These guys are probably just about done rebuilding. I haven't tried it on the deck. I tried Warframe on the Steam Deck. My score for Warframe on Steam Deck is, it works. That's about the nicest thing I have to say about it. That little thumb trackpad thing, maybe better than a stick, maybe, but it would take some getting used to. Pardon. Helldivers 2 has been buggy lately, especially in the sound. Ever since they pushed the Caves update, they've been having trouble with that. They've made a lot of progress. Like, they released a news statement post thingy saying, hey, we were really focused on pushing new stuff to the game, and as a result, it's buggy bullshit right now. Sorry, we're working on it. And they have been. Helldivers 2 is good. Should play some of that sometime. I'm gonna play more Deep Rock Galactic. We played a little bit of that for the Halloweeny update. It was good to come back to that for a little bit. I know I didn't mute that one. Also sorry. Looks like we're really kind of schmoving along on Casadora here. Let's kill the rest of the sand. Ah, yeah, I'd imagine so. Frankly, it's amazing that Space Station 13 works on any system at this point. Knowing what you know about Beyond as an engine, like, don't think it was intended to do any of this. It started as some guy just doing like an atmospherics modeling thing, right? Then came the clouds. I don't even know what state my Beyond account is in right now. I think it might have just gotten blown up. I remember looking at it before, and I think it just got frustrated and put it in the look at it later column. Ah, yes, I remember that Internet Explorer thing. I thought they were moving away from that. A tremendous rain fell in the northern desert, revealing a pyramid. We sense an evil presence exuding from it. We will be investigating the matter. We will let you know what our investigation uncovers. So I'm pretty sure in the Japanese version it had like the Illuminati eye at the top of the pyramid, which I think was, I don't know, too religious-y. I don't know. Ruins have a mysterious attraction. One of our people was attracted by the mysterious power of the mysterious pyramid. However, there was something wrong with the mysterious pyramid. Those who went in to investigate the mystery of the mysterious pyramid have not come back. Uh-oh. Yeah. Back when it was a closely guarded secret of the Something Awful community because they did not want average people playing it. To be fair, I understand the reasoning. Have you met average people? But then some digital Prometheus released it. And now you find public servers full of frickin' Fortnite kids who don't understand what medium roleplay rules means. So, I'm a strange statue. Alright, cool, thanks. Very true. Really, a lot of the internet in general stems from that in some way, doesn't it? Someone literally stole it from a physical hard drive and made TT Station. Wild. Freaking goons. I stopped posting on Something Awful because I became aware that I was the worst person I'd ever been in my life at that time and just decided to take a step back. But then, you know, later on I just didn't really have any motivation to return to Something Awful. I'd become pretty disillusioned about it by then. That pyramid has been enticing us. Those who went to investigate the pyramid have not returned. When we sealed the final monster's lair, the pyramid revealed its true purpose. The pyramid is the main monster's lair. Oh, Master, come down and seal this evil pyramid. Well, that's true, yeah, I won't contest that. Here's some guys doing the, hey God, please come kill the pyramid dance. It's a good dance. I like these guys. I wasn't gonna, but they made a compelling argument. There you go, build them good houses. Matter of fact, I got some god power. No, let's not do that right now. Wow. That's a joke just for us. Anyway, just like a real desert town, Cassandra just kind of develops into a big square grid. Saw that when I flew over Phoenix, I think. Phoenix or Tucson, one of those middle of frickin' nowhere cities. Yeah, it's just a giant rectangle. Yeah, you know, me too. Pete briefly gave me the time of day in Discord the other day. I had a small chat. There's the dog again. I have to assume that's the same dog in every town. We'll probably be able to get that other level even before we go in there. These Nazca lines. It's like staring into a libertarian archaeology. Gonna finish building Casadora here. I hear you guys about the pyramid. We'll get there. Good night, you. Yeah, gamer is a pretty loaded term, isn't it? It basically means shithead now. Still not tired of this music. Guys grow a lot of wheat. Alright, maybe that's it for now. Yeah, I don't remember what happens with these Nazca lines over here, if anything. I'm sure there's something, like I'm looking at that rock and I'm wondering, I have to kill that with lightning? Nothing happened. Guess not. Yeah, again, I wonder if that's just there to make you go to Marana next. I'm taking the fire back. Stardust kind of bites. Not quitting, are you? I say again, bitch, I'm God. I have like a fancy-ish craft birch beer. Which I got as an early Christmas, Christmas, Jesus. Birthday gift. Along with Alzheimer's. Sorry. I think following my break from streaming, I forgot just how bad Stream Brain was. Okay. I think there are cool backgrounds coming up here. This game does build an atmosphere in its action stages. Also, not one of ActRaiser 2's faults. I know I keep, like, being an ActRaiser 2 apologist, like... There were decent things about that game. It did have really good graphics. I'm not familiar with that one. I'll have to check that out. Is Capcom involved with that? Capcom had a history of surprisingly good licensed games. Sega, huh? I don't know what these orange blobs are. Orange... Oh. I can't say things good right now. My brain says the wrong things instead of the good things that are sensible and nice to say. I'm fired, is what I'm saying. Nice. Taking Ray to Argilla's on Friday. Can't let him leave Delaware without knowing the Argilla. Well, you know, Argilla's is a shorthand. It's actually Pietro's Pizza. Argilla's is the brewing. The point is, they're amazing. Meh. I know most quintet sounds get used, like, a lot in all the quintet games. Is the master attack sound used in any game other than the ActRaiser one? Like other people who played quintet games, or do you know that sound from anything else? Anyway, time to kill King Tut. Ouchie. Well, I feel like it was in Soul Blazer. Good on the Quintet sound designer who, like, made all their sound effects into ActRaiser, and then looks at every other game they ever made and was just like, nah, most of my work's done. ActRaiser had the perfect sound effects. He kinda wasn't even wrong. Thank you, my master, for sealing the evil pyramid. The man who was lost and died in the desert was probably enticed by the pyramid's magic power. Thank you so much for taking care of us. We can now look after ourselves. Yay! My master, too many of our people are dying of the plague. It is terrible to see so many suffer, wither, and die. Please give us some herbs. Please save us from suffering and bring peace to our lives. Well, that was a pretty quick turnaround from we can take after ourselves. Look after words. I just can't. Brain good. Brain bad. I'm not even actually 40 yet. Come on, I got like a week left. Well, I don't happen to have any herbs on me, so Casadora is just gonna have to have a bad time for a while. Wonder where I can find herbs. I do feel like the little bit I've seen of Soul Blazer, I did hear that attack sound. Sometimes even when I come, like to this day when I come here, I just have to listen to the music for a little bit. Anyway, here is the rather small island of Marana. It's interesting that that river in Fillmore originates from the Bloodpool Lake. Anyway, Marana's full of bullshit. We gotta go down and fight. Ah, yes, this mist. Legends of the Hidden Temple! That's a gag for my fellow old people. I think they rebooted that, didn't they? Like, briefly? Weren't they talking about making a movie? Anyway, like so many things about this game, that just stands out in my memory. That was a pretty involved game show. That was like a high-budget show. Remember liking it. Kind of reaching the point in the game where you can't necessarily just tank through everything. Only most things. Anyway, we've heard this music before, but I think this is where it's supposed to be from. Oh yeah, cool boss coming up. Oh, I say. Imagine spending one of your extremely limited MP in this game for the guy to frickin' block it. Ouchie. These guys have bombs. That technology cannot be allowed to exist. Oh, this is not the boss I was thinking of. That must be the other place. This one's still pretty cool, but it's also hard. Well, not that hard, it just makes you move around a lot. Oh, really? Alright, you have to kill these with sword. You have to avoid the reachy tentacle of impertinence. Ow. We're not pertinent at all. Get out of here. Stardust actually might have been good against this boss. Might have. Nice. Yeah, not a hard boss. Just feels more involved than the other ones so far. I do enjoy a birch beer, I gotta say. More of a birch beer person than a root beer person. I like Marana. Oh, Master, although a beautiful island, Marana is covered with palm trees and seems so small. Did you destroy some of the palm trees against us? One of my acceptable born in PA qualities. There are a few... Pennsylvania is the ActRaiser 2 of states. It's not good, but it's not that bad. Maybe it is that bad, but it has redeeming traits is what I'm saying. The graphics are good. Pennsylvania looks nice. My favorite beer comes from Pennsylvania. There's a monster's lair under this, isn't there? Oh, get that wheat. I'm gonna use one of these dang... You go to ass. Alright, blue demons dealt with. Strange bow and some arrows. Timely. Thank you. We would like to extend our town to the island northwest of here. Well, good luck. Bridges are expensive. Is there any way to make the channel and part of the island... Is there any way to make the channel and the island into a part of our continent? Well, I don't know. Let me reach into my bag of god tricks here. Oh, what is the earthquake? Something strange is about to happen near the northwestern shore. Ta-da! How wonderful! The two islands are now connected. How wonderfully set over the smoking remains of everybody's houses. Yeah, just god stuff. I've been thinking a little bit more about my previous statement. ActRaiser 2 is better than Pennsylvania. There, I said it. I said what we were all thinking. A temple has suddenly appeared in Marana. People are saying they built it to worship you, but I sense something is wrong. The temple is the only building the monsters have not tried to destroy. That makes me very uneasy. I hope nothing happens. Ah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't know if these guys can build bridges yet. I think not. I'm pretty sure only Bloodpool can't figure out bridges. Like, that's the only time you need to bring bridge technology to them. Later on, the others just figure it out. No, keep doing that. These houses suck. Bye. Good. These houses, douchebags. Oh god, I don't give a fuck. Nice. Yeah, I think Murata was what I had in mind when I settled on the landform for my current sim city. Wanted to build in a place that had more ocean than land. I don't know why. Just as a challenge, I guess. Something different, I suppose. I've done the bog standard, just flat grassland city so many times, you know? And I only recently figured out how to build other landforms. Like, for the longest time, I didn't know you could click on that thingy to, like, change what the borders of the map were and stuff like that. It's not very well explained. Here we go. Stop that. Only I can kill the houses. Many of our people have already turned against our eternal master. I believe the shrine may be the cause of this change of heart. This is a problem we must solve on our own. I just thought you should know. Have you guys tried earthquakes? That works for me. Play. A lot of strange statues. I might need these things later. Excuse. I had a thought. Super Mario RPG. I know I streamed Google translated SmartPG. To the delight of the children all everywhere. I don't know if I have a playthrough of just regular-ass vanilla Super Mario RPG on YouTube. I should, is all I'm saying. Health bar's getting pretty long. Yeah, that's... wouldn't be like an anytime soon kind of thing, probably. Mario RPG is not that long of a game by RPG standards, but it would still be a long stream. Oh, Master, because of the many plagues here in Murata, we should never be without medicinal herbs. Medical herbs. We present this herb as an offering to you this year. If any other lands suffer from the plagues as we do, please offer this herb to them. Well, I know just the place. Looks an awful lot like a fig leaf. The fig leaf is the keepsake Dionysus gives you in Hades too. Like, ah! Melina, we wash your hands. Alright, let's go fix Cassandora. Alright, hey, it's me, God. Everybody quit dying. Get it out. Ta-da! Let's celebrate. Ta-da! No need to thank me, everyone. Man, that was a good one. Your fields are still... He's chasing the dog! That dog rules. You'll never catch the dog. Yep. I know there was something. Maybe there was actually something in Murata that harkens back to this thing. I guess Cassandora doesn't figure this out. Although now that I'm looking at that, the position of that rock gives away something. I don't remember exactly what, but something. That's nice of him to say. They're just gonna let Cassandora build their whole city again. This is what we're doing here. As a douchebag god smote all the tents. Please stop telling the sea creatures jokes and just explode them. Clowns have a hard time telling the difference between explosions and jokes. This is the thing. Sometimes he can't keep track of which one he's doing. Did we ever build that honk exosuit? I think I must have at least once. We might have had to, like, cheat the bananium, but... Ooh, wheat fields. There you go. Ah. No, they figured it out. We found an ancient tablet under the rock at the ancient ground drawing. The tablet says something about an island that has the same shape as the ground drawing. Present this to you. Please accept. Very cool. Mentioned something about a bird-shaped island. If this is given to people living on such an island, you may become enlightened. Eat. Dropping this shit like a bananium brick has good rhythm to it, like that's a fun bouncy phrase. Yes, yeah, I figured you would want to live nearer to all the wheat fields. What do I know? I'm just God. There's actually like no trace of desert left here. You can't tell this ever was a desert. But the houses are weird. And these guys love wheat. Which I still say is probably supposed to be rice. I need to see this Garfield costume. Now, what did Ray put? This is not the first time I've laughed at an AI-generated, like, yearbook page. Good old Marv Farbin. It's only funny when AI image generation is being bad. Because most of the time it's just, you know, destroying knowledge as a concept, but anyway. Good job, dog. We did it. Okay, I gotta go kill the evil temple in Marana, you know. You guys know the drill. You know the score. So I always, like, assumed Itos was the next area rather than Casadora, which meant that Casadora was suffering from that plague for a long-ass time. But, you know, either or, it's an option. there he is, that's so super. Well played, well played. You really zeroed in on everything that makes him soup. Cat clown. Clown cat. I sent a clown cat emoji the one time. Mistakes were made. But yeah, there's not a whole lot of land to develop here in Marana. That's about it. Yeah, that tracks. Yep. And an earthquake is gonna freaking slam dunk those houses. These guys just already knew how to build bridges. Is it though? Zeor, no one seems to be here. Could it be that those two have also had their hearts drawn away by the evil powers? So Zeor, you must enter the shrine and fight to save your people. So yeah, the people here are like bad now, right? Yeah. Alright, well, I, God, have only one thing to say about all that. Nice. Anyway, if you guys considered earthquake, I'll show you that I'm a good god. Yeah, now what? No take-backsies on the, Oh yeah, you know what? Hell, I forgot to... you know what? I'll look at that later. I think this might not matter until after I've finished... Sometimes I notice my brain just gets tired of saying words, like, in the middle of a sentence. I don't remember what the boss here is. There's like 5 houses here. Ah, yes, this music. Picking up on a theme here. Branching path. I don't remember if either's... Yikes. That's scary than the other. Stardust sucks. Yeah. There's the inexplicable pink death. It seems to be a weird trend in, like, Japanese media. Why is death pink? What is with the Pink Reaper? Why is this? Delicious. Has Tama taught you nothing? Should have known there was a connection there. I do remember this boss now, yep, just now. So it's kind of reminding me that I might need to save my MP for much later in the game. I thought I saw like a go live notification for Tom. I was like, wait, what? I think I was already into something. Should get Tama to come over for my birthday. You can swing that. Just an ocean, bro. Oh, gotcha. Anyway, again, not too hard of a boss. Once you're used to it. Yay. Cultivating the land of Marana was a difficult task for us. No matter how many homes we seemed to build, the monsters came and destroyed them. In the midst of all our troubles, a man of eloquence appeared. He assured us that by becoming the monster's followers, trouble and hardship would be eliminated from our lives. Alas, we were deceived by his words. I realized how susceptible human beings are. All of us learned a very important lesson from this experience. We will never betray you again. Now carry on. We can now carry on without your help. Please help other lands find the peace we now have in Marana. Alright, well, you guys can rebuild the city first. I say city. It's more of a hamlet. In a way, it was actually kind of cool, as inconvenient as it was, to have a major earthquake disaster in SimCity. It reminded me of the one time it happened in SimCity Super NES a million years ago. I had a pretty good city going, and then, like, right as it was at city status, like medium size, got its ass kicked by an earthquake. But it was kind of fun to rebuild from that. Those whirlpools need to settle the hell down, though. They just pop up and kill your bridges. Shit's annoying. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. That island has to be here somewhere. Let us give the tablet to the people and see what will happen. Oh, Master, an ancient tablet's fallen from the sky. That was me. As instructed by this tablet, we shall investigate the bird-shaped island. Look at them go. They're investigating. They're doing it. Except, I think what I have to do first is... F your tree. Yeah. Right where the rock was on the thingy. Yay. Also yay. I think yay is the only emotion they have. You see, I mean, rebuilding Marana won't take that long. That's what I'm saying. Hello? I think I remember something like this happening before. I'm gonna wait for him to finish rebuilding, and then exit and come back in and see if they do it right. This bit has always been a little bit buggy, I guess. The investigation is ongoing. Apparently. They brought it back to their laboratory. Whatever they found. Oh, I guess they figured it out. You've discovered the Master's magic on the island northeast of here. We present this to you as an offering. Alright, cool, thanks. Yeah, they just had to figure out what the hell they were looking at. I guess this belongs to God, alright. Here you go. You know God's address? Magical aura. I think this one's good. So yeah, that's the third spell. Yay, we did it. Renaissance had really good music for Marana. Alrighty, well, you know. Same rules apply here. I think, 2 lands per stream is about the right pace. Which I guess means I might wrap it up next time. Might only be the one more installment. This is Itos, then North Wall, then an endgame. It's the one dude. I'm doing it. In Northwall, I also remember having a fairly limited landmass to work with. They finished rebuilding Marana after I blew it up with an earthquake, so things are good. Alright, it looks like they're done building. Alright, confirmed that all the towns I've been to so far are at maximum population. No more humans can exist here. Blood Pool has one item because they always do, that's the wheat. I think I already have wheat, right? No? Let's go get some wheat. You got a beautiful Marana, all settled now. And we get to end on this music. I'm cool with that. Okay, that'll do for tonight. Again, make it a little bit of a shorter one because I don't want to get locked into the next episode. You know. Thanks for hanging. I appreciate you, even if it's one of those, like, the Zeor have to go to the brain hospital kinds of streams. We have those. We persevere. I will plan to see you Thursday. We'll go to Itos, the volcanic steppes. Sounds exotic. Couple of really cool bosses. At least the one really cool boss. I'm trying to remember all the bosses now. Yeah, next boss coming up is really neat. I was gonna say, I think I'm gonna go play a little bit more SimCity, but I had already Hades run in progress. I should probably not fall off of Hades 2, that is. I got big. I'm big Malinui now. And I have the scythe. I'm killing all the guys. It's cool. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Thanks again, as always. I appreciate you. I'll see you Thursday. More ActRaiser. Alright? Alright. Have a good one.